Welcome. In front of me is a REALME GT, and today I'll show you how to record screen on this phone. And to get started, you want to pull down your notification panel, expand it, and look for the screen recorder, which for me is right over here. Now, once you find it, you can either tap on it to immediately start recording your screen, or you can also hold it. And this should take us to the settings of it, where we can customize how it records the screen. So as you can see, we have things like video resolution. So by default, it looks to be set to medium. These settings are all default settings. I haven't changed anything yet. So video resolution, I would recommend you to set it to 1080p. This is going to be the best option. Alternatively, you can go to custom, which will allow you to set the resolution and bitrate, but it looks like high it is high, so it's as high as you can go with 1080p and 16 megabits per second. So honestly, going for 1080p, do pick 16. If you're going with 720p, I can stick with 8. And quickly explaining what this does for people that don't actually know or have never experience with screen recorders. First of all, the first number, 1080p or 720p, this is the resolution. So if you're planning to watch this on a bigger screen, like a monitor on your computer or something like that, then I do recommend you to go for 1080p. Otherwise, 720 will look a little bit blurry. It just won't have the quality in it. And the bitrate will determine how sharp the image is when it is in motion, basically. So for recording something like this where it's been on this screen for a while, bitrate isn't as important, because when you open it up, it might look pixelated for a moment, but it's going to catch that quality, or it will look like on a video that it's catching that quality, and it will basically become sharp after a split second or so. But it does have this moment. And the higher the bitrate is, the quicker it goes. So at 16 megabits, you basically don't see any kind of weird pixelation. Now, if you go with something like 1, that will look awfully terrible, just so you know. And the low option right here that is preset, I don't advise you to use it. It's gonna look way too bad. So from here, I'm gonna back out and keep it actually at 1080p. There we go, max settings. Then we have frame rate. We do have dynamic, which will basically dynamically change. So personally, I'll just set it to 60. Now, as you can see, there's a bunch of other ones. Alternatively, if you don't want to use 60 because it will take up more space on your phone, the video will take more space overall, you can go with 30. 24 is basically the same thing as 30, but 15 shouldn't even be here. Do not record at 30 frames. This is too painful for anybody. It's like a fast slideshow, and it's not very pleasant to watch. And let's see, so I'm going to be sticking with 60. This is the highest one I can go, and it's going to provide the best smoothness. It's just going to look the best. And below that we have video coding format. Keep it as it is. We have front camera, which allows you just to use the front selfie camera to record it on top of whatever the screen sees. It will just create a little circle, and in that circle will be whatever the camera sees, which I can actually add it just so you can see how that looks like. And lastly, we have show screen touches. So whenever I will touch the display to swipe through pages, stuff like that, this will be visible on the recording with a semi-transparent gray dot wherever I was touching the screen. Now, lastly right here, we have sound, which probably I should have started with it. So by default, it's going to be recording the system sound, which is whatever the device would be making. If it's a game, whatever the game sounds are. If you don't want that and you want to have just completely muted video, you can turn that off. If you want to, for instance, record only a microphone, which is going to be something that you're saying, you can check this on. And if you want to record both of them, you are totally free to do so. Although there is one thing that I will tell you. If you're planning to record both of them, so yourself as a voiceover over whatever you're, as an example, playing, do use headphones. Otherwise, you will have this unwanted echo effect in your recording where the microphone will be picking up whatever you're saying and whatever the device is playing over. So you will basically have the phone sound recorded twice, and it's not going to be too pleasant. So do use headphones for that to avoid this kind of unwanted effect. And once you set it all up, you can simply leave it and don't have to come back ever again to this section. And if you want to start recording, simply tap on it. Let's continue and agree. Allow. And then it gives us, once we allow access to everything that it needs, it gives us this pop-up right here. It does show us a quick guide on how to use it. So red circle, start recording, and once it press on it, it will change into a red square, which is a stop recording. Then we have settings, which we just were at, and just a close button. So let's get rid of this and let's start recording. As you can see, there's the camera. Now you can move that around if you don't want to have it here, so you can move it wherever you want. Also, you can see this circle behind my finger. It's gonna basically stay in the recording as long as I'm touching on a screen. If I'm not, then it's just gonna disappear. And anyway, once you're done recording, you can simply interact with this sidebar right here, tap on the square, and there we go, video recording saved. So the recording can be found in our gallery application, so let me quickly find it. It's under screenshots. If you go into albums, screenshots, you will have it right here, as you can see. And let me just quickly minimize this. As you can see, it's already playing. Now, while this is playing, you can watch it. I'm gonna mention one little thing. If you're planning to record things like, as an example, Netflix or Amazon Video or Amazon Prime, whatever it's called, don't bother. Those applications already thought about you doing it, and if you try that, all you will get is just a black screen with sound, so you will have no visual to it. So you can have a kick and try it, but I'm already telling you what's going to happen. So anyway, that is how you would record a screen, and if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.